We are definitely going to talk about language, and that's all we can do, really. That's all we have. We have our words to try to awaken and heal things if in case you think that needs to go on. So, but the way we might kind of, in a roundabout way, get around to it is we hold up, like almost like inanimate objects, telling a story which is trying to point at an invisible thing that is just your experience that you should be having. You can imagine what I'm actually sensing and dealing with to come up with, to bring out to you people. I am the same that I've always been throughout the entire life that I could ever remember, which is just one life, it seems like. Here I am. We're here to do something much deeper than what the system is having us do and what everybody caught up there. Have you seen this movie yet? By the way, have you seen this movie? What part do you play in the play? And also, where are you in it? Like, are you in the paradigm and it's going, huh? I'm in a movie? Or are you the one like, yeah, man, I made it to player one. I have my own autonomy, and some people are trying to grab me and say, no, I can control you and do with your hands what I think we should have done. And in fact, if your hands are idle, then the devil is going to take them anyway. Okay, you guys don't make sense. Basically, you want us to cut our fucking hands off now because whatever we're doing with our hands out of the time of being idle, which is the ultimate state, that's just the natural state we'll be in, right? We were born doing nothing and we're going to die doing nothing. What? Are you tripping out on that or what? What is your fucking right to trip out on any of that? Can you take a breath? Whether it's your first or your fucking last. And just really have an experience. Have that experience. Have that experience. And communicate about it. What in the fuck do you think we are supposed to do here? As generations move forth and perish away, what were you doing? Were you communicating to heal things? Or were you like telling a lie to keep things in the dark? Or were you not communicating at all, which is another form of lying, to keep things in the dark? Well, what I'm sensing and looking at and I'm able to channel right now, by the way, we just got done hitting 333 right here. And here comes my cat from the Matrix who wants to interrupt me. We are supposed to wake up here. How much time do you think we really have to waste here before the earth and everything that we need to sustain ourselves on properly just gets wiped out and inaccessible to all of us all? Who is us all, Shana? What are you talking about? Well, how do you like the sheep? Do you like the sheep? Okay, if you don't like that, then do you like the heart? The heart. I'm looking around for my chalkboard because I like to write down what words do you see inside of the word the, and then there's the word heart, which tons of words can be seen there. Please use the R rule, which means is that you can take any letter and capitalize it any time right there to make another word out of it. Well, everybody knows this trick. In the word heart, you find the word earth, and you find the word here, and you find the word her, and you find the word he. See, the math I found about our English alphabet and interfacing system that has been sent from benevolent beings, benevolent, good vibration creatures who live in outer space, that in fact they are the creators of this creation here. See, the universe is one language. Une means one. Verse means a language. There is one of those. Have you opened an account yet with outer space reality itself? And have you let that be your speaker communicating? There is a source of irritation. It's like, is this really the way it's supposed to be? That we just get completely fucking irritated by, and we just throw everything in the air and say, take it to court! What little minuscule little fucking petty little goddamn thing that we fucking have to get our foot in the fucking door, go for it, you pathetic, fragmented, fucking immature, painfully living, baby fucking ish people. In fact, generational. Coming to minute only 6 here? Wow. 639. I will say, watch out for the people from the fucking 60s. Those people, that generation there, whatever they were experiencing, technically as an astrologer, it's my job to say really what it is, friends. Look out for those people that went through the Pluto and Virgo era. I don't know. I never really looked at it. See, I'm not looking at it now. I can study that for you. You should have had studied something that was beyond the level of the programming that's going on around you that is madness, and look into the deeper subject matter of who you really are and what's really going on here, so that generationally you don't pummel another whole other generation due to your intense whatever it is you're doing that mistakes everything. It has been reversed on you, and for those that are trying to run the reversed curse on another whole generation, stop. There are very few here that will be able to reach out to you and really tolerate you and handle you and say no. And can you heal the situation that you are from by going within yourself and taking care of what you can change? Now, here we go with a little prayer. Do I have to get my guitar? Do I have to get my guitar? I should. Pay me, please. Pay me to just talk to you anymore. That's indeed what you might be. In the West, that's your fucking tradition. By the time you are having to go get therapy, which usually is way too late by then, because you have to fork out. Do you think that the money is gonna make? Yeah, it kind of will. It'll hurt you. That's your world. You are a fucking fake anomaly, pulled apart and stitched up like a damn dummy. And all that you can feel is what happens with your number. Your number. Who's gonna be number within who? When does that fucking word change into number? Which number are you mean? Number without the B, number, it's still spelled with a B. Right? And like, what's more real, folks? Sheep? Is Count Dracula more real than being numbed out by Count Dracula and not having any feelings? Ignoring your feelings? This is why I am very upset and I have this intense feeling coming out of me. Really, it's not harming anybody, is it? I think for some people, they're going, oh, yay, here it comes again. It's almost like they don't know how to get any heat. It's raining. It's a stormy, dark night. Their food sucks. There it is. Is our food nourishing enough? The answer is no. Learn how to grow it yourself somehow and understand that maybe you don't even need food like you think you do. Maybe you just need a little bit more, a little. The more and more you get in contact with something real, baby, the less and less of the fake shit that you need, really. Really, why do we have to go to sleep at night? And why do we have to die, kids? I'm here to almost answer these questions for you, like directly, as if you already knew it, and it was just simply a reminder. You bet. It couldn't be anything good otherwise. And getting back to communications and what we're supposed to be doing here, generationally, in case you don't want to lose your entire ass, which means your association with the cosmos, your access to your intellectual property, which is everything on the earth. It includes your body and your experiences and your ability to talk about it. And also you want to talk about your poor fucking mind, the little jar there that's supposed to be storing all these things in, and from which communication might arise in and out of, because, well, where do words form from anyway? See, I'm getting money from a very questionable source, and it's like, well, I'm going to continue to do the work that I would do, but it's not enough. This is up close and personal, so much so that it's like, for me to be a good presence for somebody else, of course, I need the real presence in my life. I could be a real presence in their life, maybe. See, the thing is, with some people, generationally, with some people, if you're looking at this and you're nearing 50, chances are you already have. You already made the effort. If you're an Aries, you have been there for people, my baby. But now it's time to be there for you. And what can you do for other people that don't understand that at this point? because where we are with our astrology, and I'm speaking for all of humanity, and because that's what the Aries vibration really is. It's the very I am of our bodily, our fucking nervous systems pretty much basically has had enough, and some of us has already learned it's like no, and some of us are doing a really horrible like bypassing, getting back to those people from the 60s, right? I mean, they're either just indulging in absolute, okay, talk about sci-fi and stuff that could just go overboard with their religion and even their politics over there too. It's just like, can you fucking reach a real middle ground and at least type out like a few words that says I've made it to reality. Yes, I'm saved by what? Huh? If it's not reality, what else? What could it be, babes? John Lennon kind of didn't serve us well by being more articulate and yeah, communicating. What do you mean by peace, John? Well, I'm sure he mentioned the word reality a couple times, but he reiterate, and this is what I mean by reality, because we have to. There's 3 dimensions here. First dimension is the mind. Just a cartoon, basically flat line. I mean, you can try and imagine what you're talking about, but you better have an experience. Second dimension is your body. You get in your body and you have things. You notice this thing, is it a hat? No, it's a light bulb. Really? Well, I thought it was really just me. Third is outer space, which carries all of this. This is the simple truth that I am trying to expose to you now. The lesson that they give you about 3D, what it is, first they get a one-dimensional thing, and then they go from there. And they say, see, that's the first dimension. But they're staying in the first dimension trying to describe and tell you the third dimension is outer space, which is able to carry all of these space and even time, kind of however we can perceive that. But really, that's your mind creating that because there isn't any time. Really, if you really got a glimpse of your real life, which doesn't really bother with time, and there's where, has your third eye been pried open yet? Or did it come open? Are you chosen enough, well enough? Are you that apparatus that realizes that, yeah, it's very strange that how time has changed. Now, what I'm experiencing, ladies and gentlemen, which this is what I'm pretty sure much of humanity is going to have to be experiencing, and we're kind of doing the plunge. Some of us are remaining as lights. That's just who we're supposed to be. If it's going into the depth of, like I would akin it to being pushed into the ocean, having to be submerged one more time into the subconscious programming of whatever has been going on, masquerading and creating this society of, ugh, I don't want any part of it. I don't know about you, but it's like, okay, sanctuary, now time's out. Hello, ding, ding. Can we click out of this and even get our own money and find out if we can make that work for us too also? Somebody is just settling for this now, I'm pretty sure. Getting back to these people, just the generational value of us all. Who are we? From where do we come from? And what are we communicating about? And why? Big conversation that I'm like trying to roll out into you guys. Why? Well, I'm a channel. It's a planet that aspects. See, already I have a nuclear, I was born as like a nuclear powerhouse. Where I really do work in is in relationships, to keep soul, to be with soul, to elevate, to become enlightened, to get on the path towards becoming more and more. If there is a rebirth to happen, maybe it's all the same that we're talking about. There's just 2 types here. There's people who have yet to become, and then there's people who have already achieved. But in the West, see, we don't have that language. We don't talk about it. So it is like an elephant in the china shop. And that's basically what I've experienced with my life here where I live. If there ever was such a thing as the delicacy, it being so delicate that it needs to move out into the rurals, like away from the cesspool that living in groups can be, and whatever it is that is controlling people into the life that they live now, the fashion that it is. Using toilet paper when really, with all of the water that's going on, do you think we could at least just use a little bit to wipe our fucking asses and make the toilets a little bit warm to wipe our asses with that and stop using the waste of toilet paper? Maybe? No? Sorry, I just have strange ideas beyond whatever is sitting on top of the hill with a fence around it saying, I make toilet paper for the assholes. And talk about toilet paper. You all know what I feel about the Bible, Scripture, all of it. And we're wiping on our ass on the ultimate truth, which is just a blank sheet of paper. It needs to stop. No, it's not a metaphor either, really. I'm serious. See, I'm an Aries at 6 rising. It's like, wait a minute. We don't just peel through bodies here as an organism. Babe, I'm trying to talk to at least, I thought that maybe there's a chance that 5 million people can hear me, at least 45 million people. What is this thing, do you think it's supposed to be used for? Look, it's like either going to be televised or it's not. Is humanity crumbling down, or is it going to get the fuck up off of its knees and say, excuse me? Just because we are love and we know how to work unconditionally doesn't mean you just absolutely put us on the fucking reindeer track with Santa. And whose chimney are we climbing up and down? Don't you know there's a front door, and don't you have much more respect? Colonists. Back to my Mars is being aspected by the sun, and I'm Mars ruled. I'm supposed to actually do something really actually brilliant with me, because maybe I'm a brilliant maybe God knows what he's doing when he created you and me and everybody. We were meant to do something, and one of the things I am meant to do, when you look at my chart, you can look at it and say, whoa, you have Mercury conjunct Uranus at late degree Libra. What are you going to talk to us about? I mean, what is going to flash like lightning, and you're going to be like, zing, I think I know something. I don't know how I know it, but I'm going to do it. At least do it. And you're doing it. You're like, well, how do you do that? I don't know. It's channeling through me. I have Mercury conjunct Uranus, babes. Now, speaking of Mercury, because this is what I really want to look at. Mercury is now heading up and to return to my Mercury in Libra right on the full moon. Back to the simple truth. Getting back to our language. The universal language, the language of the universe, is what I have found. The symbol system in the English alphabet, which I'm going to say it twice in one film now. I have audiographic memory and I know what's up with that. It's an interfacing system sent from benevolence who live in outer space. If you want to meet E.T.s, not aliens, you want to get away from the lies, and you want to get into the extraterrestrials, the ones that are creating creation throughout the entire universe. It is 100% humane. Notice on the word humane that the main word there is human. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. I'm telling you, I'm just go with it, roll with it a little bit. You would like to trust these 5-pointed fucking little weirdos, right? I'm a 5-pointer with 5 pointers on 4 points. Maybe I have a 5-pointer here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Well, my ear hole. Do you think they work? Did you know that this is the same as this? So now I don't know. I'm trying to make sense about with my head. You try to. Come on. Stop making of us no use when we start doing this. See, it's abuse if it's just of no use. So, getting back to me being a channel, buy me a coffee. Don't you know that the coffees are $100 each? The thing that would win if you really want to use that system of rendering up life, which is confined, because I don't know how you made it here in watching this, but you are on a prison planet Earth. You are in a place that has been converted into a prison because everybody has forgot that they need to learn something. They just basically forgot that it's actually a school, and there was supposed to be some way to get the fuck out of here and go and live your real life. But we're having technical difficulties. Who are we, Shana? I don't know. Who's watching here? I say there are the sheep, but if you don't like that, do you like the heart better? Would you like to just call it the heart? Yeah, look at that word. I love it. The. Look what's in the word the. If you're somewhat humane, you're gonna love to do the birds and the words with us, kids. The birds and the words is nothing but fun. Guess what humans have? Nothing but fun. See, do not put the word, don't use your words so loosely, please. Don't say, oh God, humans are terrible. No, 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 no. No, there's a side to the organism. The human is very little. Rarely do we see a human having fun out there, and it's terrible because they get beat down. That's the classic story that, you'll get yours, right? We see that, and now here comes a non-human, wants to suck you. You know about your fucking narcissist. They want to suck you dry of your humanity and all that good energy. That we're not here to do that. This is our world. We do roller coaster rides and adrenaline rushes, and all we're doing is riding on our nerves. Please have a film, and of course get riled up, and then press record. We're not going to do anything but judge you, and we don't even know what the fucking word judge means. Well, get yourself in front of the judge, please. Do it now. If you want to be heard. If you don't want to be heard, forget it. Forget it, right? But if you want to be heard, a lot of people have this thing that they'll come to you and say, listen to me, and say, well, fuck you. I don't have to listen to you because you have not been in my life. It's my turn to be heard. Really? Are you standing in front of a judge? Yes! Oh, okay, then bye. Buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee. Bye. Where's everybody going? Poor Jesus. Jesus, was that you? Yes, girl. I had to get judged. Where have you been? Well, I come back one more time because, the story goes that I'm the controller around here from where? Israel? What's happening in that place over there? Look what's happening in Jerusalem and Israel, that whole fucking mind-controlling fucking program. Like, it's a little computer chip that you have to fucking try and destroy it, to get rid of the control of all humanity. I don't know if you've noticed how it really is, but generationally, you need to step up. Who are you? Who are you? Who of the worst thing you could ever ask a fucking narcissist, right? Boy, and how they can suck you into their paradigm, and oh, it's just so much more real. Even their fake ass fucking God over there, which they're like hanging God up on a cross, they're like there, and yeah, we know God, and reborn into. We can talk about it if you want, says a Buddhist over there that's fucking 8,000 years older than that shit. Which Buddhism is just a conversation between two people. Have you got hip to the trip yet? Did you ever start using your words with somebody just to try to convey something so simple as something that you can already fucking see and experience without words at all? Toilet paper! Comment section down below!